Hello, I'm Ralph and this is how to self-learn music production. So here I'm gonna summarize my first two episodes. In the first episode I discussed what it takes to begin your journey as a self-learner. In the second episode I told you what first steps you can take. So let me summarize it here. Well, if you think about self-learning, music education is no different to self-learning any other topic. In life, in general, to learn is to put your knowledge into practice and then raise more questions from practicing and then go find answer to those questions. Learn more, go practice, and so on and so on. And confronting your ideas. So that's the way to confront them, to put them into practice, because you'll see that there is the idea, but if you put it into practice, it doesn't work. So maybe you need to evaluate your idea. Maybe you need to think about it more. So yeah, confront your knowledge and practice. Practice. If you think about self-learning, you need to understand. You should know the purpose for that. The purpose is very important. If you're watching something and there is a purpose for that, think about that purpose and think about it, because that's the reason you're watching that, because you want to learn something, because you want to see the workflow of the particular person, because you want to see how what's their approach to different problems. What you need to think about is whether the thing you've watched answered your question or showed you how a different person approached the same problem you have. And that's two different things, because not always this approach will be the good approach. It's hard to define what's good and wrong, but as long as it works, right? But that's the thing you need to be conscious about. Not always every solution, not always this one solution is the solution. So be aware of that. Be aware if you are watching something just to see how the person on that video approached the same problem you have, or you are looking for the solution. When you are watching videos, you always need to be aware who you are watching exactly. Who is that person? And I'm not telling that person A is worse than person B. No. But if you think about a person who worked in a music industry for X years and they got the expertise, and on the other hand you can watch also a person who is making beats in the internet and living off from that. I'm not saying that's bad, but you need to understand that this person is expert in music industry. They work there. They know how it works, and this person is good for doing YouTube videos about making beats. And I'm not telling that they're not gonna give you any knowledge at all. Of course they will, because this is their workflow. But you need to acknowledge that their workflow is for the YouTube content. They are doing it to make YouTube video, not to work in music industry. So the best case scenario will be learning from professionals. But how can you define who's professional? That's the question that I'm going to try to answer in the next episodes. So look forward to that.